Nuclear prophecies, doomsday predictions beyond the Bible. Get ready, prophecy enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the chilling world of nuclear war predictions, and trust me, the Bible isn't the only source. We're going beyond the book of Revelation and exploring the cryptic visions of history's most renowned seers. Let's kick things off with the granddaddy of cryptic prophecies, Michel de Nostradamus. This 16th century French apothecary and astrologer penned a collection of prophecies, called Les Propheties. In these verses, he painted some incredibly vivid pictures of a world ravaged by conflict. Here's one of his most chilling quatrains, that many have interpreted as a warning of nuclear war. Within two cities there will be scourges the likes of which were never seen, famine within plague, people put out by steel, crying to the great immortal God for relief. Nostradamus supporters argue that the scourges he mentions could refer to the devastating effects of nuclear weapons, and who could deny the image of people put out by steel could eerily describe the aftermath of a nuclear blast. But Nostradamus wasn't the only one with visions of atomic annihilation. Let's fast forward to the 20th century and meet Baba Vanga, the blind Bulgarian mystic known for her uncanny predictions. Her track record is pretty impressive, with some attributing to her the foresight of events like the 9/11 attacks and the rise of ISIS. Baba Vanga foresaw a dark future for the world, filled with terrible wars and destructive weapons. One of her most unsettling prophecies describes a great fire that would engulf the world, potentially a terrifyingly accurate portrayal of global nuclear conflict. But hey, maybe all this doom and gloom is too much for a Saturday morning, right? Let's step away from the grim prophecies for a moment and talk about some of the factors that make nuclear war a terrifyingly real possibility. The world today is a complex geopolitical stage, with tensions always running high. Nuclear arsenals still exist, and the risk of accidental or intentional detonation lingers. The consequences of a nuclear exchange would be catastrophic. We're talking about environmental devastation, widespread famine, and the potential collapse of global societies. So, why do we fixate on these apocalyptic prophecies? Are we just gluttons for fear, or is there something more to it? Maybe we're drawn to these prophecies because they tap into the deepest anxieties about our world's fragility. They speak to our fear of losing control, and our concerns about the path humanity is taking. Of course, it's important to remember that prophecies are just that, prophecies. They aren't set in stone destinies. Nostradamus and Baba Vanga may have had visions of a world in flames, but it's up to us to ensure those visions never come to pass. The choices we make as individuals and leaders are crucial in determining our future. Do I believe nuclear war is inevitable? Absolutely not. Despite the grimness of these prophecies, I maintain a sense of hope. The very act of discussing these risks openly could be the spark we need to take preventative action and chart a safer path for humanity. That said, I wouldn't blame you if you went down a rabbit hole of prophecy research after this. You might be surprised how many other historical figures were preoccupied with visions of devastating wars and world-ending events. There's something weirdly enticing about these apocalyptic forecasts, isn't there? If you want to learn more, there are tons of fascinating videos and resources out there. Be sure to check out the playlist below where we'll explore other spine-tingling prophecies and predictions.